And hello, Titan Esports. We're here with the Gladiator League, Week 10, last week of the regular season, where we have really a match between RAWR and Rat Gaming, which is not really going to determine too much in terms of standings or the gauntlet bracket, but I'm joined by Sammy Two-Slap.
Hello, everybody.
So we're into the draft. We see RAWR has banned Vigor and Mordekaiser. And then Rat Pack Gaming has banned the Alawi and Amumu. Feathers and Fur has, I think, went a couple of weeks without getting banned from the Alawi, and he's just been spamming them. So Comfort Champion banned away there.
For sure. I played with Feathers before, back in Season 1 of Titan, and his Alawi was nasty. And Doki's Amumu's not bad, especially without Flash. But they took 2 comforts away from RAWR. I'm interested to see what their third pick's going to be.
Yeah, to me, always in this this elo, it's mostly comfort picks rather than what's really meta. I like to see teams go for. I'd rather see somebody whose mechanics may not be there at like a platinum diamond level, but if they're comfortable on a champion, they're gonna tend to make less mistakes than they normally would. So
for sure,
we'll see what he has to bring here. We do have RAWR in the they're leading Division 2 here, so I'm gonna guess they're not gonna troll this series. They kind of want to try to keep up the momentum.
Well, you gotta remember, we are merging the groups after this week and do overall standings. So, and they've already secured the first seed.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're first seed no matter what, and then Rat Pack Gaming looks to be kind of just, they're gonna have to go through the gauntlet one way or another.
Yep.
But Galio first pick, that's been a mid lane Galio for a lot of teams lately. Synergizes well with teams. Really makes it hard for other teams to kind of dive in.
And there's a Caitlyn ban from that.
It's also scary if Galio gets ahead, because then he's just going to be an ult bot to the bot lane. But Caitlyn, probably one of the most picked AD carries at this time. It's not Ashe or Ezreal. It's like those are like the only 3 AD carries ever picked.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to see a Morgana with it, just because that's a popular lane of Caitlyn Morgana, but that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean, the enemy team RAWR showed Galio picked kind of early, so they could either pick mid lane or
and there's
they're playing something safe. Well, having a Galio doesn't necessarily mean you have an engage, but usually Galio's paired with like a J4 or something that's going to go in. Usually Doki kind of likes his champions where he's just going in aimlessly, and he's going to have that big shield and defensive stats from the Galio. But Senna, so we'll see if that's going to be an 80 carry Senna or a fasting Senna. I still believe in the fasting Senna, but
I'm actually excited to see Derpy Greg's Soraka, because that is who it's going to. I'm 99% sure.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I played against that in the. We either scrimmed against them when I was in Gladiator League or the regular season, but yeah.
Well, he'll play Soraka wherever he can. So
yeah, I think he played Soraka mid lane, and it was just like so annoying. But yep, J4 being picked with the Gather. What they have to be careful here, though, is they kind of get into this good team fighting comp, but then they're going to lack damage. So
that is absolutely.
I would look to see if they get like a hyper carry top lane. Maybe they just try to do like a 4-1 or. But I mean, if you're gonna have Senna versus like a Caitlyn, like Caitlyn's gonna win that matchup most of the time.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Udyr. Pretty sure Ratback Gaming they picked Udyr last week against Unknown.
I can check that.
The Udyr was a surprise pick for us last week as well, but
they did pick Udyr last week too.
Picked Udyr, and he did all right, but I mean, not too sure what Udyr really brings to the table.
I guess they're thinking that's a support Galio because they banned Ziggs mid. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure why Udyr in this typical team comp right now. Right now, you have Caitlyn Soraka, so you basically have you're basically just peeling for the Caitlyn at this point. The J4 is going to be diving in with the Gallia, but Caitlyn has her net to basically get out of there if she needed to. And you know Doki's not taking flash, so you don't really have to be worried about like a flash engage by him.
Yep.
Still looking for.
This is going to be the first week where he takes flash.
I doubt it. Though I haven't the 2 games I casted for Doki, two series. I haven't seen him use the TP effectively at all. Like he used it bot lane like twice, and didn't really get anything out of it. Even like just suicided TPing in. So I still don't know why he's fully uncommitted. I think he's just doing it for the meme at this point.
Playtime's over.
And there's an Ashe ban. So
Ashe is a good ban here, but I mean they already picked the Senna, so you're gonna think it's gonna be like a Maokai with the Senna or a Tom Kench.
I wanted to.
And there's a Malazar Annie ban from RAWR, so it's going to be interesting to see who Rat Pack gives the counter pick to, their mid lane or their top lane. So
it's gonna be still could be an Udyr top technically.
Yeah, but last week it was played in the jungle by Violet, so
Gather is usually susceptible to like 80 mids. What's good about having the Senna on the RAWR's team is Senna is one of the easiest champs to get the grievous wounds, so
and there's a
Senna can kind of get the executioner calling relatively early and be fine. Shen is getting picked for the top lane. He's probably one of like the top 3 picks right now for top.
And they're playing the game of protect the Caitlyn.
Yeah, So I mean, in this instance, you just look at Udyr as like a peel bot with his bear stance.
Yep.
But I think something like an Ivern or like a Sejuani or something would have been a little bit better.
RAWR is going to pick up Malphite.
So again, like I'm saying, like their team comp right now is nutty for the 5v5 in terms of like CC and like wombo combo, but really lacking kind of overall damage. It's going to be a crazy burst, but I feel like a Soraka R is just going to be able to like negate a lot of it, and then
True.
Caitlyn's just going to be auto attacking for free if she's alive.
Yeah, I think what their plan is probably to get on top of the Caitlyn, and then
In carnage, I bloom like a
Jhin.
flower in the dawn.
So it's going to be a Jhin Senna bot lane.
Jhin Cinnabot, yeah, that's just good.
So,
Even looking at the enemy team of Rat Pack Gaming, their engage is really poor. They're going to be playing defensively and kind of capitalizing on any mistakes RAWR does in their engages.
yep, that's the way
You're
it
almost
looks like.
guaranteed to kill J4 if he goes in because he has no flash to get out. So, I mean, you wait for J4 to engage. I like this Cassiopeia pick actually a lot.
Yeah, because if they jump in on her, she ults and
So, like, I mean, back-to-back weeks so far, Rat Pack Gaming has, like, pretty strong comps with everybody else, but then it's always the jungle pick that kind of throws you a curveball. I think that happened both games when I was casting with Zerobi last week. Or maybe that was a week before, I forget. But,
so it's going to be a interesting first game, I think. I think definitely if Rat Pack can hold off the engages from RAWR, they could probably turn this game into a win for them if they just play it smart and
so, I
avoid
mean,
getting killed.
in terms of early game power, I mean, Udyr clears just probably a little bit faster than even J4, but I'm not too sure how scared of you are of like a Udyr just running to your lane. But he does have the CC from Shen topside, so you may look for maybe pressure topside, get the Shen ahead, because that'll help counter the Galio ults. But I think you just focus mid as Udyr. You protect your Cassiopeia, and then just let your bot lane play safe and scale.
Absolutely.
If Rat Pack can survive the early game really well, I think they can basically take over the game, just in terms of scaling. But I mean, if Toki likes being pretty aggressive early on, so we'll see how aggressive he gets. And if he gets a couple good ganks off, I mean, their team can basically snowball the game and not let Rat Pack Gaming scale.
Yeah, I think though where Doki has to make that impact though would be the mid lane.
The solo laners for RAWR are really good. I mean, they basically have to deal with Doki, so.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure how much they're going to be able. Galio could carry, but Malphite's going to be kind of lacking damage.
Unless he goes full AP Malphite. And
I
that's
don't know
going to be one
I don't
big
know if they
burst.
want that.
That's going to be one big burst. I don't think Soraka all can heal that.
The problem with Malphite in this is it's the Cassiopeia and Caitlyn shred tanks. So late game, like he's not even going to be an issue. A big problem too with Malphite is a Cassiopeia will throw down her miasma, so like he either has to kind of correctly range himself away from the miasma so he can actually get his ult off or like flash engage. But I don't know. I'm gonna hope Rat Pack Gaming kind of plays their early game safe and then just scales up.
Absolutely.
But knowing gold teams, they'll probably try to fight for dragons and throw games.
Yep. Gonna be an interesting way to see how the other game plays out too, and see what the standings are going to be going into the play-in game and the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to get a couple wins before the playoffs start. In terms of just getting like momentum, and I mean, RAWR's like you said, they're the #1 seed, so it'd be nice for Rat Pack Gaming to kind of take a win off them and get a little confidence boost.
Absolutely.
I think draft-wise, though, they definitely drafted a better comp overall, but just because they drafted a little bit better in terms of scaling and having more damage, they need to execute the early game a lot better. Whereas RAWR kind of has like this kind of food line team comp where it's like the Malphite or J4 go in, gather ults on top of them, and then like everything else it's like a domino effect team comp. So it's very easy to kind of know what they're gonna do, but
if you play around that, then you can easily counterplay it.
Yeah, it all comes down to execution, really.
Because I think if Soraka puts her silence field down before the Jarvan Malphite goes in, as well as the miasma from Cassiopeia, it's just going to slow down their engage.
Yeah, like Zorobi said in chat, the Senna actually does really well against the Soraka in terms of just like overall poke and like getting on it. I'm looking to see if Doki kind of just leaves top lane on an island and just focuses on this mid and bot lane with his ganks. The Jhin and Senna could set up ganks really well. They both have 2 forms of CC to kind of just stun. And then getting the Galio head is going to kind of really help him in the matchup against Cassiopeia early. He's just going to be able to scale like a little bit quicker. If you get Cassiopeia behind a lot early, it's going to really hurt her.
Absolutely. That's why I think he should focus the mid lane to make sure.
The thing is, it's like when having no flashes J4, it really prones you into like any kind of gank. Like if the Udyr plays really well and just determining, oh, like we'll leave top lane on island, he's going to focus mid and bot, like, and he goes to protect his 2 carries that are going to scale and win the game for him. He can counter gank that really well and then just put the J4 really behind. So I would look, if I was Rat Pack Gaming, I would kind of discuss that on the loading screen right now. Just be like, I'm gonna like watch over mid bot side, and then we're gonna counter gank whatever happens. But let's see in the chat what who thinks who's gonna win. We got hashtag RAWR, hashtag Rat Pack Gaming for the Little Caesars Red Bull Arena.
No. I did not.
Did you sign up? Did you sign up for the 1-on-1?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to put anyone to shame.
Oh, you're a coward.
I didn't want to put anyone to shame.
I signed up for that in a heartbeat. I'm gonna go for Glory. I already got like 3 champions I have in mind to play. So we got Major 1224 voting for Rat Pack Gaming. I agree. Nice. I do like the Kog'Maw. Not many people use his passive correctly. Let's see skins. Spirit Guard Udyr. And Doki did not elect to take the flash this game. So we have 3 TPs on the side of Rat Pack Gaming from the Malphite, J4, and Galio.
And that's a Grass with the Undying Malphite. So it won't be a AP Malphite.
It's a Conqueror Udyr too. Very nice. Let's hope for our Bloodfest, shall we? We're looking much better here, to be honest. Yeah, I definitely think their comp is a little bit easier to execute. But you just assume Rat Pack Gaming survives the early game. 15 minutes, there's like 3 kills on the board. They're going to scale a lot faster. Or a lot better, I should say. Not really faster, because they had to wait that long and survive the early game. I do like Feathers and Fur. I think he's a really smart player. But he's not on the Alawi or the Urgot, so We'll have to see his Malphite. We're going to be pausing at 12 seconds.
As we always do. I'm at 12.
Same. We're both good.
Alright.
And we're back from the pause. Who's your favorite? What's your favorite name in this lobby there, Sammy?
My favorite name?
Yeah.
I gotta go with my boy Feathers and Fur.
Feathers and Fur. I like the name Shot Duck.
Shot Duck's a cool guy.
Reminds me of this Halo player I used to play with called Nuke Duck.
Oh, Nuke Duck? Is he a mid laner in the EU?
No, Halo player. Halo 2, Halo 3.
Oh, I'm talking about the EU player.
Oh yeah, Nuke Duck too, yeah. He is a player.
But no, there's actually a few of these people that I actually know and I've played with before, so
I'm hoping you're not going to be a biased commentator.
oh no, because they're on both sides of the rift.
Oh, smart, Sam.
Good.
And Castiopea's just face checking, trying to get some vision in, but Malphite and Gallia are just gonna noodle slap her around. Jin getting the nice W there. Castiopeia could be dead. First blood goes to Jin. That is not how you 5-point.
Nope.
Rat Pack Gaming wants to survive the early game, but Cassiopeia is going to be losing some XP here now. Udyr elects to take a red buff start, and J4 is going to be pure bot side. At least Cassiopeia saved her flash, because then if I was J4, I would just come right mid right now at the red.
And I think with Udyr starting red, I think they knew that they got their blue buff boarded, so that's why he started red. Try to give the bot lane a little bit more of a jump.
It's just dangerous as Cassiopeia to just like walk into the jungle for getting a ward there, where you can easily just get a ward at like Raptors. A lot of damage being taken here by Senna as Caitlyn just flashes, but heal coming out of Jin, saving the Senna. And Senna's gonna have a wait a little bit, couple Qs to heal back up, but J4 is looping around trying to get this gank off. He said he's gonna try to focus his bot lane. No flash on the Caitlyn. That should have been communicated by them, but Udyr is gonna be coming in their bot river, meet him.
And there's the Jarvan thing.
J4 getting a double knockup. Jin W going a little bit too far ahead, but Udyr is coming back down. Caitlyn should get a kill on this J4, and she should be out.
Oh, and
Jin flashing onto this Soraka. Bloody bloodbath. Jin's gonna have 2 kills right now. Very nice knockup by Doki, getting the 2. Now he knows that bot lane has no sum, so.
But he has his whole top side to go here now, so he may go pay Feathers a visit.
Yeah, doesn't really lose too much because he saw that Udyr was there, bot river, so Udyr's just doing normal full clear. He's going to be able to get his top side and that top scuttle, hopefully. Dragon does not spawn yet. Dragon spawns a little later. But even though missing kind of some CS in the first wave, Cassiopeia is 2 CS, 3 CS down from the Galio.
Oh, Shin going deep.
Jin overstaying here right now. Udyr's getting a good gank off spot lane before they got a reset. Has no flash. Udyr's just going to jump on him. Good stun by Senna. Just give these Caitlyn kills. Udyr gets a kill here. Give one to Caitlyn, please.
Okay.
Trim right. So RAWR's bot lane wanted to shove the wave in so to get a reset, but they knew Udyr was on the bot side of the map, and they even had... Oh no, they didn't have bot scuttle. They did. Just a little bit of an overstay. Good capitalization by Udyr, though.
And Gallo got one-on-one kill against the Cassiopeia, so...
So Toki elected to go top scuttle and then do his top side. Udyr just counter jungling the Raptors, got some deep port in there, I like that.
Galio has the revolver. Who gave the gargoyle a gun? Now J4 is doing some kind of gun.
Cassiopeia got solo killed. She's 0-2.
Yep, that's what I said. She got solo killed while that action in bot lane was going on.
I think I replay that later, but look at the Galio all in on this Cassiopeia. Great chunk.
Oh,
She may not know how to do the matchup correctly, but J4 just having top quadrant control here. It's alright, but I would like to see him still kind of stay this bot side. Knowing Caitlyn and Soraka don't have flashes, and you have huge mid priority.
Feathers is walking back up the top lane, so he doesn't have to wait TP. So he has it for a dragon fight if it breaks out.
With J4 taking the top side, it's just going to make Udyr go right to like the bot side quadrant where you don't want him to be for like a counter gank. That's Senna just going in, but walking right into Caitlyn. Trying to greed for the Soraka. Yikes.
Much greed.
Galileo can call it here between the Udyr and Cassiopeia. Cass a little out of mana.
Yep.
Udyr's just going to be able to auto attack him. Oh, good flash.
And no follow up. Because Cass didn't have mana.
There's not really any good TP rewards right now for Doki's TP, so...
Or Feathers, so...
Or Feathers, yeah. Feathers is 6 now, so bot side has to be really careful right now. I mean, both top laners have the ability to cancel each other's TP and Shen's ult. Got Cole Caitlyn, who's 3-0 right now. She has almost 2k gold. She wants a reset really bad.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard to push against a Senna Jin, so...
It's going to be it.
So...
This is going to set up our dragon for Team RAWR's side.
Absolutely.
Scally is going all in on the Cassiopeia again. Just a nice trade.
Doki just wasted TP.
Where did he try TP? Or it was like a misclick.
I think it was a misclick, but I think he TP'd onto a ward in Dragon Pit. So...
Oh. And Doki so far in 3 games I've seen him has not used a good TP yet. Gets the objective though, but Udyr's going to be on the top side, playing his wolves and Gromp, but I would like to see them kind of... The Caitlyn Soraka have yet to reset really. They get aggressive, do a little dive here. Shows some good mechanics.
Caitlyn said I'm backing, yeah. So...
I guess Doki's going to be waiting until he's level 6 before he participates in another gank, as Udyr's going to come topside here. Malphite has to be a little bit careful. Should know he's on an island, doesn't want to waste his ult. And
he's out.
Galileo smartly going topside, hovering. Maybe he has to use his ult. But outside of Rat Pack Gaming, they have great vision here in the deep blue side of RAWR. Pink ward and a yellow trinket ward.
Yep.
So Udyr's on Rift Herald right now.
And they have a nice little ward at the entrance of the red jungle.
That's really good for the Rat Pack Gaming, get this, because they have no mid priority, but they're getting this objective. So what it looks like, J4 is collapsing right now. Galileo has ult. J4 going in, smiting early.
Thank you.
They may be able to clean this up though, even though they lose the objective. Bad flash there by Udyr. Flash by Shen.
Shen tried to ult Udyr to save him.
Checking him yep.
Did not work.
So lose objective, but below flash on Udyr and Shen, and kill on Udyr. Udyr does get the Rift Heralds. Has no really good place to put it other than maybe topside, but...
Oh, there's a
pause.
Caitlyn's mouse died. GG.
Maybe Doki just noticed he uses teleport, and it's a glitch. So we got a Sheen and a Glacial Shroud built here by Udyr so far.
Frozen, our Iceborne Gauntlet.
Oh, we're back as a go!
That was quick.
J4 is here hovering topside. He does have ultimate ready with the Malphite ult, so could have used this Shen with no flash. This Cassiopeia is making a roam down to bot side. Should have been called out by Galio. Jin should be dead here. Good flash. Udyr just lock screen. Violent Rain not getting the bear stance stun on that he wanted to. And Jin's gonna ult here. They gotta protect the Soraka. Soraka takes one to the face.
And there's a Rift Herald.
Yeah, Rift Herald goes bot lane, so get some gold for players as they all in the Shen top lane.
Round shot though.
One ult into another ult. Soraka ult helps seal. Malphite's taking third shots.
Oh my god. Senna,
One
you're
for
always
one. I think that's
too
pretty-
late.
Shen does have TP, but he's going to lose a lot of minions in this way, so I think that kind of favors the side of RAWR. Jin was able to live that gank, so that was really good. They basically brought 4 people bottom, so wasted a lot of resources for nothing. Well, I mean, they get to get the flash heal, I guess, but...
Yeah, I mean, and they only wasted one ult with Soraka's ult, so... I mean...
I like to think it favors them a little bit because J4 should be playing bot side, but... We'll see. As they're probably going to greed here for some plates. Gotta be careful, Shen does have TP. Could TP behind them, but there's no wards.
Nope.
Some really good vision here on Rat Pack Gaming on the deep side, now on the red side.
That is a deep ward. Why is that there? I do not see that get placed.
Yeah, I don't even know who placed it, actually. Could have been a roam bot when Cassiopeia roam bot.
Probably.
3 people mid, J4 is going to get a good taunt there. No better sense for you.
Oh. It's a wet noodle fight up top, so...
So both top laners have their TP available. Got Dragon coming up. It is Infernal, so no Infernal Soul this week. Back to back. What do you got your money on? Air Soul or Earth or Mountain Soul?
Let's see, it started with an Ocean Drag, and it's going into Infernal. I got Mountain.
You know, water beats fire. Mountain, okay. J4 just goes in, and like I said, kind of goes in, has no way to do anything else. Gather follows up with the R a little bit late, but tons of damage. Cassiopeia is just really far behind, but it's going to be able to clean them up. Good cancel by Malphite on the Shen TP. Shen does have ultimate, so there's no way for Malphite to cancel that, but Cassiopeia is still kind of staying even CS and got double buffs now. Frozen Gauntlet being purchased by Udyr. Interesting build.
Called it.
Jin's on the side here.
Soraka, run!
Whew.
Okay.
Cassiopeia is going to kill up 2. J4 is there. Send ult come in. J4 could be a dead man here. No flash. Flash out there, J4. Flash is sunk.
Flash is off the table.
Really well played there by Rat Pack Gaming.
And you do not want to see Cassiopeia get those 3 kills.
And Malphite's in base says basically can't really take any priority topside with the Shen not using his ult. I'm gonna see if this goes Sunfire to Titanic Hydra Shen.
I was wrong.
Used a lot in the LEC and the LCS and just like 3 shots 80 carries.
It's a Cloud Drag.
Cloud Drag. We're both wrong.
Oh, you had Mountain also?
Yeah, I like Mountain.
I prefer Ocean, but we don't always get what we want, so.
Right now, the Kaiten 3-0, and the Cassiopeia just got 3 kills herself, so both their carries are very well positioned right now.
And that Soraka, though, is doing some work with the 1 death and 10 assists. So
It just looked like RAWR was like, the communication was off for something because J4 went in and then it was so late by Galio to R on top of him that basically J4 died before Galio even bolted on top of him. And then Malphite had to use his ultimate to stop the Shen ult. I mean, Shen TP, and then Shen was just able to use his ultimate to get back in the fight.
Alright, so looks like they're sending Galio bot to match the Shen. They're playing
Shen, Galio's actually looks like he's trying to fight him, but
well, he has no MR yet, so
wow.
I don't think Shen will win that.
Shen. This Galio's just taunting him. It's a taunt battle. Let's see. I mean, Kayla's a little bit far behind CS, about 26. Galio just, so much damage on the Shen.
By having when you don't build MR, and there's a Galio.
J4's topside for this Caitlyn. Rift Herald's up. Shen needs to go back to base and reset. Galio has full HP. Soraka's coming down to gank.
So Soraka is coming to gank.
Soraka gank. J4 going in, but Galio's bot side. Uder's just gonna be a little kill. Uder flashes into the Cataclysm and just hits himself.
Oh.
Good Malphite R coming up behind and flank getting onto the Cassiopeia and Caitlyn. Caitlyn goes down and now Shenel going on the Cassiopeia. They need a killer.
Oh, there's the Galio.
Did kill her. Shen now get a good taunt off, but Jin's still alive. They just need to get their butts out of there now. So look to be good for Ratback Gaming. Feathers and Fur came about behind with a good Malphite R. That set up the Galio R. Going a little too hard there for the Senna J4. Really got to focus on the Jin and know where the Galio is, because those are the two carries right now for RAWR.
Yep. And there goes the Soraka.
So it looks like RAWR is going to be able to pick up this Rift Herald. Scan. It would, if it's summoned bot lane, it would destroy the bot lane turret if they wanted to. Dragon should be coming up in the next 2 minutes. Caitlyn still has not completed an item yet. Has 18 CS left on her Cole. But she can use this IE before the next fight.
Yeah, she decided to go with the boots before the IE. And Cassiopeia hasn't bought boots, but she's not allowed to buy boots apparently.
Senna elected to go man immune instead of the frozen mallet. But still no executioner calling picked up by the Senna, so. And really no grievous wounds picked up at all by either side.
Nope. I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Thornmail from either Malphite or Jarvan though, so.
The Sheen getting picked up by Malphite. Looks like he's gonna go Frozen Gauntlet too, or Iceborne Gauntlet. I think they're just gonna farm up until this next dragon coming up. And it was Malphite coming up behind. Great ultimate.
Nothing Soraka could do.
They had a ward there too.
And that is
with that, Caitlyn being dead now, going from 3-0 to 3-2 now. They should get this dragon for free. And they have to be careful because RAWR still has the Rift Herald, so they could just go mid and just push the towers, but they like to kind of help defend the spot side.
And Shen's getting some alone time with that tower up top, so.
Yeah, he doesn't really take towers too fast, and right now he only has a Sunfire, so his split pushing is kind of weak. But, I mean, it's still good to kind of get tank stats on him. Get him more gold.
And Cassiopeia finished her rallies, so they're going to be getting slowed down every time she decides to hit. So.
Leandry's is going to be really good on her too, because the Galio, Malphite, and Jayfer are all going to be stacking health too, so definitely like to see if Leandry's picked up next.
I just realized Soraka Ba Relic Shield.
Say again?
Soraka Ba Relic Shield.
Oh yeah. I just saw that too. This Cassiopeia is still having so much trouble with the Galio, just knowing the range she can play with them. Rift Herald gets some in bot lane, but the Galio is still bot side. He should be able to push us into the Cassiopeia, get the tower. Actually, all ins the Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia misses the R. Oof.
Ulta too late there, Cassia.
Doki's starting Baron.
Okay.
Pretty aggressive. But they do have the Galio pressure onto the spot side with the Rift Herald, and Cassiopeia has to back herself. Udyr getting the blue trinket ward. Flash out by Galio on top of the Cassiopeia. Both flash. Still doing the dragon. Malphite's going to be able to tank it, but it's like Shen and Udyr looking to collapse here. Backgaming just get them off. Correctly so, and then, yep, don't look for a fight, just go right back to farming. So the Galio bought a Catalyst, but then now he got the Haunting guys too, so he's delaying whatever he wants that Catalyst to build into.
Which that only builds into two things, right?
It could be Rite of Ages, which I don't think he's going to go because he pushed it off, or it could be that the Hex Tech item.
Another Hex Tech item? Okay.
Or it could be the Abyssal Mask as well. Caitlyn finally has her IE, so gonna be looking to get a Zeal item.
And she's done with her call, so
very nice. 2 longswords picked up by Senna. Not sure what that's gonna build into. I would like to see Executioner's calling. Please, Executioners.
And there's a Bramble Fest from the Jarvan, just like I thought. We got about a minute before the dragon spawns, and they got some good items so far, so hopefully we'll see a nice team fight come out with Dragon.
And it looks like kind of Rat Pack Gaming has been kind of dominating like the vision control, but really haven't been able to execute on that vision control in terms of getting picks or the objectives out of it. Malphite had a couple good flanks already on the Caitlyn, which led them to get the Rift Herald and the Dragon too. Cloud Drake last time. Now, RAWR did threaten to do the Baron before, so they may even just try to do it again if Rat Pack Gaming elects to go for this Dragon, but don't really think they have the fastest DPS on it. Cassiopeia is going to be able to melt the Dragon with Caitlyn, and they're going to be able to roam up.
They're just saying all the gem flowers on the way out, so. Right now, RAWR has all 3 teleports up, so.
And I don't think Doki has used his teleport ever since, like, mistakenly using it at the Dragon Pit before.
It looks like we're about to have a fight.
RAWR's looking like they want to get on this dragon and start it. Cassiopeia's get some damage off. Malfa with a huge ult following up the Cataclysm, and Gallo's gonna come right on top of that. Great combo right there.
That smells bad news for Rat Pack.
Rat Pack Gaming just getting funneled there, trying to close in onto the dragon objective, and then J4 getting a great ultimate off, followed by that combo I was talking about. J4 into the Gallia into the Malfoy. Very well done by the RAWR side. Which could have all been stopped with a good Cassiopeia, really. Shen basically got in there, got a taunt off, and once that taunt expired, J4 just basically re-engaged.
Yep. And they all died.
Definitely need a little bit better positioning with the Caitlyn and Cassiopeia. They can't, if they both can't get caught in the Cataclysm or the J4 ult. I mean, the Malphite ult. If Feathers and Fur is able to get both of them, that's like free. It should be a free win every time for RAWR.
They're gonna try to get the Malphite.
There's no R or Flash, but got the red buff here. It's just gonna take so long, but Doki is actually TPing topside to help his friend.
Oh, and so is...
As Galio also TPs Cataclysm, but traps him inside the Malphite R. Get all the TPs coming topside. Soraka's just dealing all the damage. If Galio dies here, they're gonna be able to do Baron.
Oh yeah.
Shen going a little too deep right now, but they should just really take this tower and go right to Baron.
They should.
Baron.
Baron.
This would be a great pick for Rat Pack Gaming, actually. As they start it. Senna Jin can do some damage here, but Doki left the game, but there's no pause going out.
Doki rage quit.
Has Doki rage quit?
I think Feathers yelled at him. There
And
we go.
the pause is finally coming out. A little bit of miscommunication there.
Okay then.
So Doki didn't really help Malphite there at all. Like, he had the great idea there, Cataclysm, the Shen and Udyr, but he got the Malphite in it too. It would have been better if he just got it onto the Shen and Udyr, obviously, and just EQ'd out. But that takes a lot of globals out of the side there for Rat Pack Gaming and for RAWR. But now since Rat Pack Gaming picks up this Baron buff, they should be able to kind of scale this goal lead a little bit better. Looks like Cassiopeia is going for a Zhonya's third item, and then we're not getting a Zealot in from Caitlyn.
And there's a Warden Mail for the Malphite, so that could be built into multiple things.
Shen has Gargoyle Stone Plate now.
Oh. They say he's back, so...
I have chat off, so I can't really say.
Oh,
Have they been all chatting at all, Mr. Shammy?
Not really. Oh. Now the support DC'd.
Got the resume anyway.
A summoner has reconnected.
And
As he reconnects. So, about a 2k gold lead here on the side for Rat Pack Gaming, as they're going to be shoving in this mid wave.
Well, that is the third pause today for this game. So, 2 from RAWR. Oh wait, no.
Malphite getting a great side gank here. Just gets to Caitlyn, but I don't think they're gonna have the damage to really do anything.
Oh, there's Galio. Heal
Soraka's
Soraka.
gonna be a heal them all up to full in a little bit.
Heal Soraka, heal.
Must be some miscommunication going on the side of RAWR. They have Baron buff. I don't know. Not sure why you're trying to go into that. Maybe they saw the Udyr bot lane and tried to want to win the 5v4, but Malphite just literally got instant melted.
And that catalyst we were talking about earlier went into a mess. That's a mess, so. It's sieging time for the rats.
It's an alright item, but I like that item more when you have another AP threat on your team because of a unique aura where enemies take 15% more magic damage.
Yes.
Udyr has Iceborne Gauntlet into Leandri's Torment. And then he has another Glacial Shroud being built. Is this the blue build for Udyr?
Looks like it's a blue build for Udyr.
Blue build Cassiopeia, blue build Udyr.
Now we just need a blue build Shin and a blue build Caitlyn. And we can also...
Looks like J4's getting caught here, but Shen coming TP out. Gargoyle Stoneplate keeps him alive forever, but Cassiopeia and Caitlyn are both still alive. Malphite gets the flank off on the Caitlyn and Udyr, but Cassiopeia has the Zonias. Jhin gets a good auto attack there.
Oh,
Cassiopeia is still alive though, nobody's gonna be able to get her.
the snake is alive.
Jhin's reloading, gotta be careful.
And there's only 2 people with Baron left, the Udyr and the Cassio.
Rapid Fire Cannon's really strong on Jhin right now, just to get this 4th crit shot. But I mean, it's just showing the basically it's just Jhin really doing a lot of the damage here. Sure, Galio and J4 and Malphite are bringing like some initial burst, but after that, there's really no damage threat.
Now this is going to be sold for RAWR, so I feel like they should try to burst it down real quick, but it's going to... Their Udyr's low, but they got Soraka there, so Soraka can heal him up.
Soraka should be able to heal Udyr here. Doki may go for a steal for this though.
It's sold, so he should go for a steal, so...
Shen doesn't have his ultimate, but he does have TP. J4 goes in a little bit early, 3k HP on the dragon. Just burst on the J4 and then take this. Nice. Very good.
That's how you do it.
Fortunately, J4 had to kind of guess when he was going to go in there, because I don't think he had the vision there. It was
No, that was this pink.
Oh, it was their ping. Yeah, so going in a little bit earlier than...
He probably thought the Malphite and Galio were going to be a little bit closer to follow him up with an ult, so... What?
Caitlyn finally getting a Zeal item here.
You know what's funny? The Soraka has 3 items compared to Caitlyn's 2.
They're also a little bit cheaper though.
True, but it's still 3-4.
It's just sad still because this Senna, which is like the easiest champion to buy the Executioner Calling on, has yet to buy it. They went Mirror Mana into Glaive. Hopefully this longsword turns into a...
There is. They got 2 of them.
There we go. It's not really good on Jhin though. Jhin wants to get more damage.
And Shin just picked up a Randuin's Omen. So
Shen really lacking on some MR here, so Galio's gonna do a lot to him, but I mean his job is basically just to taunt the Jhin. Taunt Jhin and Senna.
Yep. Oh,
Shin going hard on this Udyr. Where Cassiopeia is getting caught on the top side here, but gets the Shen ultimate, just able to fight and just sustain the damage. Galio has to come up here too. They do get her. J4 has to EQ out, but Soraka and Shen are back up here. Udyr's coming up slowly up the river. They're going a little too ham on this. Shen is alive still, but the other teammates are coming up.
The Soraka
Udyr and Caitlyn.
The Soraka's dead. Run.
Caitlyn's just going to suicide too. She comes up here.
Oh.
This is her caliber net.
And the
flash. Baron's coming up. Decided for RAWR.
They should
just
have
a little
fun.
bit, just too ambitious by them. Good initial play, kind of protecting Cassiopeia, but now Germrat just killing J4.
Almost.
But J4 basically just did his job, putting her in the freaking pit.
Well, Caitlyn bought enough time.
Really
for...
sloppy play by both sides, but looks like RAWR's coming out ahead of that one. Baron coming up.
Oh, and Caitlyn has a rapid fire cannon now, so.
Doki's almost at the 10 kill, 10 death power spike.
That's true.
Cassiopeia has 4 items now. She's strong.
Still does not have boots, though.
So Udyr looks like he's going to be building a frozen heart for as his 4th item.
I will say this, we are ahead of the stream by about 10 seconds. Or 20 seconds, actually.
I think that's how it's streamed, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so let's see.
Got Dragon come up here. Well, it looks like they're playing pretty passive right now. Shen's got a whole bot line to himself, but he has to be careful on the rotation here. Still no team out here on the Shen. Looks like he's building another cloth armor. Has no MR at all. So greedy.
Except for the little bit in gargoyles.
It's basically nothing. They're just playing Shen split push here right now. Malphite backing right now.
And running down bottom. Oh, they were waiting for the Caitlyn, but
when RAWR doesn't do the initial engage, it's really hard for Rat Pack Gaming to kind of get any engage off themselves because this Udyr just basically just walks. Secure the Drake. Doki goes in right now, but he's gonna get melted.
Oh, here comes
They need to be careful with Malphite, or he gets Cassiopeia and Caitlyn. Popped by the Galio. Caitlyn's in the backline just able to shred with Cassiopeia. They're gonna clean this fight up.
Oh, yep.
Go Baron, 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 Baron. No chase, no chase. Baron, Baron, Baron.
They're in the mid.
Shen's still just trying to do as much damage. I poke him out a little bit. But like I said, I mean, they're getting the wombo combos off, but it's no damage.
Should have been an AP Malphite.
I think even if Malphite went AP, it still wouldn't really do much. There's nobody really killed the Caitlyn. So as dangerous as I would kind of like to see Rat Pack Gaming do like a 1-3-1 here, but play really safe with the Caitlyn Soraka Cassiopeia mid side. They can play a little bit more aggressive if the Malphite is matching up with either Galio or the Udyr, but
Caitlyn has the last whisper and the execution.
Caitlyn's going to be able to poke down these turrets really well. J4 electing to take that blue buff from the Galio. Doki now has a stopwatch. An old magic mantle.
Looks like that's going into gargoyles also.
Rat Pack Gaming not really doing too much with the Baron buff right now. They have Shen in the bot line, but he's going to get matched with the Galio. Does build the Locket here, so he does have some MR. As they look to push mid right now,
he
pretty hard.
With that cloth armor. He's like, no MR? Okay. Lock it. But that's still not enough.
Yeah, Shen's gonna have a hard time pushing into this because luckily for the Baron minions, they're kind of weak to magic, so Galios can clear the ways relatively easily. But they're just funneling this Baron minion wave into mid side. Just need to have good vision on the flank as J4 looks for a flank here. Gets onto the Udyr and Caitlyn. Caitlyn has to flash out.
Caitlyn dies.
Yep, flash right into the Malphite aura. Cassiopeia, because moving forward, Sonya's. It's kind of hard to tell who's going to win this, actually. Jin's going untouched.
Ron shot that.
Triple kill coming out here from Gab, Dougie Fresh. Great stun here.
Quadra.
Oh, misses the stun.
Oh, he didn't agree for it.
Luckily, Udyr keeps the burn buff, but it's going to be gone in a little bit anyway. But Jin doing really good job there, positioning. Cassiopeia flashed forward and then basically got banged by the Jin, had of Zonia's, and got banged out of Zonia's. Really good Malphite engage though. Caitlyn basically flashed out of the Cataclysm into where the Malphite was ulting on top of the Cassiopeia and died.
And now we have 1 minute before the dragon fight, and both are for soul points, so let's see who's gonna walk away with the Cloud Soul.
Yeah, and Cloud Soul's not really bad on either team, really. I think it's a little bit better on the side of RAWR, but...
Oh, and there's a Adaptive Helm on the Galio now.
Jin has Phantom Dancer, too. And this Sen is going to be able to do so much so far away. Is that Caitlyn ult going to get him? Nope. Gets a heal and Malphite blocks it. Good poke on before the dragon comes up. Shen's just going to be able to split the push top side.
With ult and teleport up, so...
So, I mean, Rapid Gaming can just keep him right here for now and just let Shen kind of get priority topside. Forgot to send somebody. J4 is TPing in. They're looking for a fight right now. They gotta have Shen on ready.
Oh, poor Soraka.
Catching out the Soraka. Shen ult on top of her. Doesn't get in there.
Nope.
And now Cal gets a double taunt on the Cassiopeia and Caitlyn. J4 following up, get a double knockup. And Jin just going untouched again.
Oh no, Shen, what are you doing?
It's actually really hard for Jin to kill, but... Udyr coming in too.
Oh no, what are you guys doing?
It's like the slowest fight of all time. Finally take him down. Jesus, all that armor. Soraka basically just got caught out there for no reason.
Her flash
Shen wasn't able to get into the fight because they killed Soraka before his ult went off. So Cloud Soul going for the side of Aurora.
Yep, and then Baron's up in another minute, and then Helder's in 6 minutes.
Dolphin Judas actually had an insane Galio taunt there on top of the backside for Cassiopeia and Caitlyn. Definitely won in the fight there. On top of the J4 catch on the Soraka. And Udyr not really bringing too much to the fight, I don't think. He basically peeled Jin into the Dragon Pit, made Jin flash over the wall, but then Jin was able to clean up a lot of the kills too. It's 13-2-9 right now. He's full build. Looking really good right now.
Yep.
As the support Senna breaks 100 vision score. That Glaive feels so nice on her, on a support champion. Flash being blown by Senna. Sticky situation, but J4 gets a 3-man ultimate there onto the Cassiopeia and J4 and Soraka. Shen coming out a little bit late there. Malphite followed up. Great. This could be game here for RAWR. Smack Daddies, just great engage there by Doki. Here comes the noodle fight because these guys are just all armor tanky as ever. Should be able to prevail this. They may just go right to Baron. Go for the free Baron.
Or they're going top.
That's just very sad for Rat Pack Gaming.
Very sad. They did so well early.
They just need to stop clumping together and just
Spread out a little bit.
let the Shin and Uter take care of the vision control and base checking. Can't get themselves in positions where they're getting 3-man ulted. That's an ace there by the Galio. This should be game over at this point.
Oh, and now they're going to back out.
RAWR's just going to be able to pick up this Baron relatively for free.
Yep.
Shen does have ultimate coming up. I'm not too sure what the timer is, but it's going to be close when he respawns here in 3 seconds. Malphite looks like he wants to zone.
But they have no jungler right now on the side of Rat Pack. So.
No jungler, nobody even coming up right now to try to seal it themselves.
And that's it.
Baron does go to the side of RAWR.
Now, I think the only way that Rat Pack can pull this out now is a Elder Dragon.
Yeah, which is going to be hard for them with the way they've been positioned and just basically being funneled into how RAWR wants them to be. Basically, if I'm RAWR right now, I'm just pushing in the mid and bot waves, getting good vision on top of the blue side of Rat Pack Gaming, and then you can even bait and just let them face check you for the Elder buff.
Well, Galio sold his boots and got Banshee's Veil. So.
Not too bad. I think he had sorcerer boots.
Believe so.
Treads.
I believe he had Stork boots.
Merc treads are really good on Galio, but I mean the Banshee's Veil kind of gives you the free shield for this any kind of CC going your way. A little bit more damage too, so. Another Gargoyle Stone Plate here by J4. So there's a GA on Jin and Senna right now.
And Jarvan.
Yeah, it's like you basically have to kill them 3 times each.
Yeah,
Which, I mean, they have a Soraka, so I mean, basically doing a lot of damage for no reason too. Just trying to heal it up.
It's a 5 versus 8. So.
Senna's range is disgusting right now. She has... freaking click on her. 143 souls. Her attack range is 107.25. Oh no, that's her at 80. 175 range increase. That's just disgusting.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're getting a taunt off from the potential engage, but Uder's just walking up, and what is he gonna do? J-Force is gonna re-engage onto this.
Oh, Shin died.
Shen just dies trying to Shen it. Great! Malphite ultimate onto the Caitlyn and Cassiopeia. This is game, 100%. And what looked to me like a game in Rat Pack Gaming's favor, and what they could have won easily. Their positioning and team fight just really just killed them. Caitlyn and Cassiopeia are just butt buddies, like follow the leader really.
Doki, where you going?
Doki making the 11 death J4 a winner.
By that Jin just carrying with that 17-2 performance.
I think overall everybody on the side of RAWR actually had really good team fighting. A way better team fighting from their side in comparison to Rat Pack Gaming. At least even if they didn't have damage, they were coordinated a lot better.
See.
As we're gonna probably take a break here for game 2. Goodbye. Damage.
Jesus Christ.
52,000 damage, Jin. 49,000 Galio.
The Shin.
So what I thought they would have lacking damage is 30k in Senna. A lot more than the enemy team.
Yeah. Senna outdamaged everyone except the Cassiopeia on the other team. So
Disgusting. Who'd you pick? Quite unquestionable. Didn't really provide too much. Sammy, cut the break.
I don't cut to break. I don't have the button for that.
We're going to take a break.
Yes.
Goodbye. Oh, we're on the air? Oh, sorry. Welcome back to game 2. Sammy, you alive?
No, I'm not alive.
Okay,
dead
it's
inside.
just me.
I'm dead inside.
It is just me again. We had to switch streamers. Now we have the one only,
Quack.
Quirky. Quirk.
But now we're back into
Usually anytime Quirky is a streamer, she makes it go to game 3, so hopefully we don't get a game 3 here. Incorrect. Me and Zerobi had only 2 game series last week. Oh yeah, you're sleeping. I'm
So,
talking to myself.
Life is too short
Rat
for
Pack
fear.
banned the Galio this time.
And they're gonna ban the Alawi, and they're probably gonna ban the Urgot too.
Yeah.
RAWR banning Cassiopeia and Mordekaiser.
And the third
Urgot
ban,
ban. Urgot ban.
Jarvan ban.
Maybe they'll ban the Jin.
Jim would be a good ban.
Your commands tire me.
Ah, the Vigar.
Why pick in on the short person? That's
Welcome back, Twitch chat. What's going on? It seems like my Twitch chat is dead. I don't see anybody talking. Twitch chat. Good. I would like to give a special shout out to Mr. MXN Potato,
Potato.
part of the Tata group. Tata stands for something else. Wait, Quirky has Tatas.
You calling me out?
Oh, you calling me out? No, Set is banned. Do we see a first pick of Urgot?
Well, Urgot is a Feathers champion, so
I mean, like first rotation Urgot?
possibly
Of course it's possible. It's up.
anything is possible.
Why
With
they
the
ban Vegar?
Imagine-
XD. Doki.
With Imagine.
Worry about the draft, Doki. You got a championship to win here.
It's not for the championship yet, but
So much
Syndra.
what?
And
First pick in Syndra.
they have one trick Vegar. I don't like the first pick Syndra here.
I don't either, because that means now they can save their counter pick for top lane.
Yep, they're basically going to get counter pick in both solo lanes unless they try to flex the Syndra, but RAWR's on red side, so they're going to know where it goes anyway, so. Kind of a little bit missed. And I don't think Syndra's that strong anyway. As for the Fred does get his Urgot, so I'm very excited to see this because Urgot's a very strong champion, and I hate going against it.
The Feathers Urgot too, so it's a good one.
Oh, it's Mr. Soul's in the chat. Hello, Mr. Soul.
Why did you teach him to be a Malzar one trick Soul?
Absolutely not. That has to be great. TES major. Hashtag major 12224. Subscribe now.
Oh,
And they take the send off. Oh no, RAWR had send last game. My mistake. Oopsie.
Oopsie. Are we gonna see another Soraka?
Hopefully not. Though the Soraka, I think they're doing so well early game because RAWR just refused to buy any type of Grievous wins earlier.
Yeah, once they started getting the Grievous wounds, that's when the fights really started to turn.
Just RAWR had way better coordination in team fights than Rat Pack Gaming, for sure.
Dead man walking.
Ah, I like that champion, Graves.
Grofs?
Don't think Graves is that good these days, but he still will give you priority in the jungle. There got Senna. We'll see what kind of team comp that goes into as they choose to match up Renekton with Urgot. I think Urgot does alright into the Renekton, honestly.
I don't know, I don't play top.
Obviously, Urgot has the range advantage, but I think he's going to be able to kind of keep Renekton off the wave a little bit, so Renekton can't build up his rage. Where in like a strict melee versus melee matchup, Renekton kind of thrives because he's able to get auto attacks in to build up his rage, and then any damage from a trade he takes, he's able to heal up with his empowered Q. But we got the Doki special of the Mumu.
Yep.
Coming in.
That's gonna be a fun one. The flashless Doki and Mumu.
Either last week or the week before that, it didn't turn out too well for him playing that. He got invaded constantly in this jungle against a Graves jungle. Graves is going to have priority, where if I was playing Graves, I would go Smite, Ignite, and just make his your jungle.
No Soraka for Derpy Greg this time.
Dirt. Excuse me.
My genius will be understood.
No Jin.
Jin gets banned out here. I think Ash would still be a good pick here by Team RAWR's side.
Oh, no Yumi. No Goat, and no Key.
Cats allowed. Where's the Nasus ban?
Ban the Doge. There's the only thing I can do is a mid lane Doge.
I think you have to ban either Caitlyn or Asher. You're on Rat Pack Gaming side.
Or Echo. But they banned the Echo. Okay.
Dolphin Judas.
Don't you trust me?
Well, as I said.
Ash in the bot lane.
And they're going to be able to see if the Syndra is going to be mid lane or bot lane. I think MF would be good here for the Rat Pack Gaming side, but
I don't think Germ plays MF. So if he does, I'm surprised. I did not know, but
does Germ play Ezreal? Ezreal would also be kind of good here.
I'm trying to remember.
Earth coming out.
Earth.
What is this?
I'm watching.
I'm waiting for the chat to see what it is. That is a Callista.
Nope.
Callista, Kate. Which one?
It's Kate. Oh wait, no.
Callista.
It's Callista. Okay.
The dawn has arrived.
And
Callista Luna. Very nice bot lane synergy right there. So Syndra is going to go to the mid lane as expected. So
now they get to definitely counterpick this Syndra. Now, what would be the best match? What would be the best for this?
I think if they get Orianna here, their comp is very strong.
Because you put the ball on the Amumu and...
You put the ball on Amumu. Orianna's just strong into Syndra already. I mean, if they want to go to scaling here, they could pick a Cassidon, but
Let me at him.
Fizz is good into Syndra as well. Interesting. I haven't seen. I do like Fizz a lot here. I used to play a lot of Fizz myself. He was like one of the first mid champions I learned, like mid assassins I learned. Playful Trickster. Hopefully he goes Fisherman Fizz skin, because that's the best skin.
Mr. Elias, why are you voting for Team RAWR? That is not nice.
So, I mean... I think it's going to be really hard for Rat Pack Gaming to kind of get any kind of advantage early, because they're really going to get advantage from the jungle. If Syndra kind of shoves in Fizz early on, but she's going to be able to just be susceptible to any kind of trades with Fizz, because once Fizz hits 3 in that matchup, Fizz kind of takes control of that entire matchup. But I'm pretty sure the Urgot should be fine against the Renekton, and the Fizz obviously is a pretty good strong matchup against the Syndra herself. If this guy gets caught out early, it dies and gets behind, then it's going to be a little bit tougher for him. But if this gets ahead and kind of snowballs, it's going to be scary for the bot lane of Rat Pack Gaming because Mumu Fizz is just going to be diving. So I definitely would like to lean towards the side of RAWR with this game. Don't think Syndra is as good as she once was after the nerfs. I hope the Feathers and Fear goes like the pajama Urgot cosplay skin. I like that skin a lot.
Who rescue for 60-minute game? No.
Oh,
Doki, if you guys push this to 60 minutes, we gonna have issues. But if it's 1-1, they will need a third one.
I'm hearing death threats from Kirky in the background here. We're gonna have to call
Yep.
the cops.
I am 100% okay with this.
I have the proof in my ear. Proof in my ear. I do think the Callista and Leona will have an early advantage on the Senna Ashe. But I think the RAWR's team comp overall should kind of prevail.
Again.
I like to see if Rat Pack Gaming's jungler here on the Graves just goes full kind of aggro. Has the Syndra kind of get priority early on mid lane and then just kind of make his jungle path towards the Mumu. I like to see Violent Rain kind of be a little bit more aggressive on Doki this matchup.
Especially with him being on the Amumu this game. The clear speed difference between Graves and Amumu, I think Violent Rain should definitely get in there and bully a little Doki around.
Yeah, I mean, Amumu's clear speed isn't that bad. It's more so the health that he gets to that is dangerous for him to get invaded on. I mean, this is kind of Goldie though, so I don't really expect Doki to kind of do the path, especially when I saw him play Amumu before. But you can basically stay full HP in the jungle if you kind of lure the camps correctly. You can do red buff and the Raptors at the same time with your E, and you won't take any damage because you'll just be sustaining from the item, jungle item, and then kind of same thing with like blue buff and wolves. It's almost like a Fiddlesticks pathing with Amumu, but a lot slower, obviously. We'll have to see if he does any good TP plays, because usually a TP play for Amumu would be really good, kind of like when J4 after 6, but
Absolutely.
I don't see why he doesn't just go bot lane and puts like a deep ward in bot lane for himself, or like for the top laner to like always use, but didn't really see any TP plays in the bot wave. And enemy bot lane was pushing, really just for all objectives. Did you play Clash yesterday, Sammy?
No, I did not. I did not play Saturday or Sunday because Saturday I thought Major didn't have a team yet, but he apparently had a team. And then Sunday I had to do inventory, so I was not able to play.
Was everything accounted for? Or did you steal something?
Everything was accounted for, including the potatoes that we did not actually get.
Potatoes. I would like to remind everybody that there was an announcement made. What was it?
Are you
It
plugging the 1v1 one?
was yesterday for the 1v1 tournament that Gavin And Kirby's kind of created themselves, mostly Gavin. But they're basically during the All-Star weekend for the Titan Esports, not for the esports team. We're going to be doing a 1v1 tournament where rules and registration are all in the announcement channel if you want to do that. I didn't get to participate in All-Star weekend last year, so I actually like the idea of the 1v1 tournament. If you're not picked for the All-Star team, you can actually do that.
Yeah, that's what they were thinking about when they did it. So, and
It's be
actually,
interesting kind of seeing different strategies and styles people bring out to that. I like watching that for All-Stars. Some people go for the 100 CS, some people go for the early blood. Some people do the mirror matchups or like want to see people on their best champions and just like beat them at their best champion. So it'll be interesting to see what people do with that. Hopefully nobody's mental breaks and we don't have a little flame fest in the Discord.
well, we don't have triple TP this time from RAWR, so
Ghost Smite on Graves instead of the Smite Ignite. See, knowing your enemy junglers doesn't take a flash, I would just take Ignite here. Do get the Pajama Guardian cosplay Urga. I like that skin. No Fisherman's Fizz. I may have to gift that to Dolphin Judas if he carries this game. Don't tell him I said that yet.
he heard it.
Plays this game like he did with the Galio, then he definitely probably deserves a Fisherman's Fizz skin. Be the Fisherman Club. Pyrus a 1. Ah, my boy, yeah, okay 4. Been alright. We've won our last game of the season against Noble Concern. We are waiting to see how the gauntlet comes out to see who we're going to play.
Yeah, you guys are in that weird predicament where
We're basically just whoever picks the other side. We're either playing probably KFC or the KFC underdog team.
I'm
The,
positive.
the TPS team looks pretty good too. Oh,
Okay.
you're so slow.
But TPS will get to decide between the gauntlet winner or you guys. So
TPS's bot lane looks pretty strong, but they obviously showed some weaknesses too. But I mean, being able to kind of go against KFC and show that performance, they're definitely a team to be worried about.
so it's gonna be a fun one.
Cricky, are you loaded yet? The stream's all waiting for you.
I'll load faster.
Oh, apologize, stream.
Corky's downloading her German
Hentai.
stuff right now, so
Oh. Don't tell everybody her business.
sorry.
I do agree PTA Renekton would be better into that matchup. But I think you just have to take Conquer overall for the team fighting aspect.
I'm ready.
But yes, I'm ready.
Alright.
Fisherman Fizz, oh, just Fizz, going with the minion. Materializer.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
That tells me he's probably going to max E and go for the one shot on the waves. But we got an all-out 5v5 Abraham in the mid lane. Lana going in, just suiciding herself, but flashing away. Chaos. How do I cast this? I can't.
Ash started cold.
What looked to be a 5v5 dance party and emote party was just bloodshed. As Lana basically bursts her flash, fizzes, ignite goes off. Oh, no respect.
And Ash started cold. So
Dirty Cole player.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, it's true. Longer fight with Urgot. Urgot tends to always win because it's just like Elder buff, where basically like 300, like a quarter of your HP is not even used due to his ultimate. So Renekton's staying really long on his blue buff to make sure it's not getting invaded.
Oh, there's the Callisto.
That's a late. Guess Callisto forgot to bind to Leona.
That's what it looks like, boss. Now Leon's gonna be late to lane.
Doki going blue to Wolves. Looks like he's gonna do blue Wolves, Raptors, red. Hopefully he does Raptors and red at the same time. That would be nice to see. So I mean, Fizz is gonna lose these early trades, but he's just gonna be wanting to farm to like level 3. Then he can basically just do his like Q, W, proc his electrocute with an auto attack, and then just E out or dodge a stun. It's kind of easy, really, to dodge and predict a Cinder stun. You kind of get to see a player's what they usually do. But Flash going off for Senna. Good flash there. It's always nice to adapt to players' dodging and habits with their combos and stuff, so you can kind of adapt yourself.
Oh, here comes the Amumu.
Mumu coming bot side here after just doing Blue Wolves Gromp. And he's just going to suicide.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Just like
yes, so Doki going to be far behind, and Gray's as smartly doing. He basically did red, blue Gromp, and now he's invading red side for Mumu, knowing he went bot lane. They're not getting a good E onto here. With TP coming out here by Amumu. Mumu's gonna try to get his blue buff back, get some revenge. No flash. Ash gets it.
It's Ash's blue buff now.
Ash's blue buff now.
Now here comes the Leona to kill her to take the blue buff.
So actually a pretty decent there TP play by the Amumu. Good trade here by Fizz. Graves is only up about 2 camps right now. He's going to be able to get top scuttle, and the movement's still going to be able to get bot scuttle here, so it's not going to be too detrimental on the movement. Probably the best TP I've seen by Doki so far. Other than that J4 collapse he did in the bot side river for game 1. All in here by right there. Good gank by Amumu. Fizz would have easily... Oh, he did get his ignite off. Fizz used the ignite early, level 1, but did get on the second bot. Fizz does get the kill, so it's going to be really good for Fizz. Let's see, maybe Fizz rushing either like a Sheen or a Hextech Protobolt. Iona boots wouldn't be bad, but yeah, looks like he's going to Revolver into Hextech Protobolt.
No,
good kiting here by Ash. Callisto already has the Berserker Grease, so getting that attack speed bonus, where she basically just jumps back farther. So Doki kind of one really troll gank bot lane, but then getting a TP and getting a successful gank right into the mid lane gank, so not too bad for him.
Nope. And
Graves, and really only 3 CS down after that too, so...
And it looks like it's going to be a neutral.
Graves started Talisman, which is very weird. I didn't notice that until just now. You usually always go Machete on Graves. But what do I know? I'm a bad jungler. I'm boosted.
Yeah. It looks like it's just going to be a standstill matchup between the Renekton and Urgot. So.
Yeah, but Renekton has to be careful because Doki's probably going to get this tanky build he does on his Amumu, so Renekton's not going to really necessarily be able to 1v2 a gank. It feels really bad when you can't really especially I think this Renekton took last stand. I'm gonna double check real quick. Yeah, he took last stand, so like he gets his maximum bonus when he's below 30% health, but like below 30% health is like when the Urgot ult's going to be procced, so you don't really get the full benefit of the last stand. As Amumu's invading here, going onto the Syndra, but this is suiciding, but Fizz gets the kill there.
But Graves is staying on.
Fizz is not going to be too scared of this. Leona's roaming, coming hot, coming down hot. Coming really hot. Going for the E. Tricks her out.
If only Graves had his ult.
Good job by Graves to kind of hover around mid side there. Fizz has to be careful here. Could get dove. Good Leona Q, and just she's gonna die now. Yep. Oh. Support gap. What do you know about the support gap there, Sammy?
Support gap. I know.
You support gapping supports?
Yes.
Nice. That's what I like to. Renekton building a Vampiric Scepter as Doki is just starting Ocean Drake right now. So no Ocean Soul for you there, Sammy. I'm gonna guess Infernal Soul. Oh! Syndra just all ending the Amumu. Poor Amumu. The dragon's still up.
Poor Doki.
Finish the dragon, please. Fizz is gonna get another kill here. This guy wants his Fisherman Fizz skin. I may have to give him the option of picking the skin he wants. Should I do that, chat, or should I just give him the better skin of Fisherman? He gets no choice. He gets what beggars can't be choosers. Germ gap. So I mean, at the cost of Leona roaming so much, Germ Rat is about 15 CS down, even though he got the early first blood on the Amumu for free. Walking right up into the Ashe Senna. Great coordination by them, actually. Could have just kept walking back to the tower and just kind of respected the Callisto a little bit better, but Fizz and Amumu coming here bot side. They both have ultimates. Lunchtime. Bandage Sauce just missing barely, but gonna 100% kill both these teams. Oh, Fizz is carrying.
But Rift Herald.
Rift Herald goes down to mid lane. Very good use of that. But I think Fizz at this point is just gonna be kind of just looking for picks right now. He's so far ahead right now.
Oh my goodness. So
I love some good Fizz play.
the other game between Unknown and Glacial Equinox is going to game 3. And now both teams have to find another E-sub. And Major's going to play for one of the teams.
Oh, no way. That rat. He's betraying his team.
Well, his team's not playing tonight, so...
I gotta keep Soul in here in case Doki ends up being the MVP. We're gonna need a translation. As Ashe is getting caught here, not respecting Germrat, just their bot lane's just destroying Rat Pack Gaming's wait, never mind. Getting some revenge here on the RAWR bot lane after kind of not doing too hot last game. Fizz. I don't really like that skin. I have it though. Nice, Doki translator. So far, Dolphin Judas looks like he wants the MVP though. But Fizz is coming in here. Missed his ultimate, but still going in. Sees there's 3 people there. And Momo coming up from behind gets a 3-man Momo ult. Oh,
that was a good TP play.
Here comes Fizz. Fizz is trying to get DC, but he can't. Try to pull Trickster. Leona. One more bandage toss to secure the kill on Leona. KS at Doki.
Nope.
Gives it to his 80 carry. What a great jungler.
Good jungler.
That was another great TP by him, actually. Great flank. It's the 3-man mummy ultimate. Oh, so good.
DP then behind them and was like, hello.
I think there's like a blue. I think there's a yellow, a red, and blue chroma for Fizz. They're all ugly. If you're gonna go red, you might as well get the purple one. And here's where Urgot's gonna turn up once he gets his black cleaver. Doki getting revenge. He got his red buff stolen last time, taking the second red buff from Grays. Yeah, I agree. I don't really like the Manamune buy here on the Senna. I think you just get normal Frozen Gauntlet. Or Frozen Mallet, excuse me. But Rat Pack Gaming really using their strength here on the spot side, just playing so strong with this Leona Callisto.
Oh.
Bandit Shot's coming in though! Oh!
Poor
Fizz
Leona.
coming around. I don't know why he didn't keep on going for the Grays, but why don't I follow up with the Fizz? Fizz roaming. No pinks going up by Syndra. Report Syndra. Fizz is gonna be able to get the Graves too, maybe. Force the flash out.
Oh,
And the TP! Mummy gets it!
Killing spree.
He's gonna chap Worth in chat.
Shut down.
Double must go over to the Renekton.
oh no. Kirby, calm down.
Yeah, I always wondered why a lot of Sennas, even though they go Glacial Augment, get the Frozen Mallet, but I mean, he went Manamune. He did Manamune last game too, and then he went into Glaive, and then got Executioners. Executioners this game would be pretty priority too, with the lifesteal from the Renekton and Callisto. Syndra is basically forced to go top lane there with the Renekton TP to catch the top wave. Urgot got a little bit CS advantage, completes the Black Cleaver. Leona just going all in here on the Ashe. Nobody really there. Ashe will go right through the Leona, miss! A little bit early on the Urgot too. Urgot's here coming, ready to go fishing. Flashing on top for no reason. Oh! Pajama party. And Graves is just stuck in a hard place here right now. Behind enemy lines, getting approach velocity. Ult. Oh, gone fishing. Tuna. And they just go for the second dragon, and it is an Infernal Soul. You owe me money, Sammy.
I don't owe you nothing.
Looks like you can get Dolphin Joe just a skin. You owe me.
I don't owe you nothing.
But Fubuki Simp just basically combos and clicks on the Ashe who walked up to him for no reason. Quite the name, Fubuki Simp. I don't think we ever had a simp in the TES Discord except Sammy.
No, I was not a simp. I was the simp.
Oh yes, excuse me. Leona here looking to go forward on the Senna. Close to Syndra both here, good catch on them. Doki has no flash.
Can't flash away.
Oh, report my teammates. And Rift Tower looks like it's going to go on the side here of Rat Pack Gaming.
Again. The first one went to Rat Pack.
So the side of RAWR really just needs to play safe because Leona and Callisto are really kind of doing everything around the map together. Whoever Leona kind of gets on top of, they're able to kind of shut down and get a kill off of. Urgot does have 2 more kills now. Once he gets the basically, I wonder if he's going to go Death Dance second item here.
Well, isn't that the build pack?
Yes. Kind of questioning why he went Merc Treads. I think Ninja Tabi into Death Dance would have been a lot better for him.
Because Syndra's scared. He don't want to go boom.
Nah. He's more worried about the Leona, but I think if Leona goes on Urgot, it's not really that bad. It's kind of better for him. Oh, to beat Kirby's 12! I had to sneak myself into the Little Caesars Red Bull Arena because they didn't accept my credentials earlier.
Yeah, we snuck him in.
Sammy was like, who the fuck is that guy? Excuse me, I mean, who the frick is that guy?
Who the freak?
What a freak. Frick off. Yeah, I think he did go Legend Tenacity when I was checking before. Let's just double check. Yeah, he went Legend Tenacity, so he's already getting the good Tenacity from that rune alone. It's almost stacked already. The Tabby's just so good against the Renekton, Graves, and Callisto. Great Ashe ultimate here. Leona following up with her own R. Wow, actually do turn it around. Ashe could maybe lifesteal, clinch.
Double kill.
Really good Leona follow up there with the R. Gotta protect her AD carry. Graves is just trying to dive the Urgot for some reason. Urgot misses his E, but still gonna be able to do some damage here. I don't think he really has to be that afraid.
And from what it looks like Unknown picked up Killatron from Rain.
Oh.
Play support for him. So
Interesting if Major tries to play that game seriously, he's gonna troll it up for him.
Knowing Major,
I think he'll play it nice.
he'll probably play nice.
He'll play nice and then he'll blame his teammates.
Yep.
He may want to swap teams after that, depending on how he feels.
Probably.
So, I mean, the side of Rat Pack Gaming have been playing really well in terms of just not getting picked off by the Fizz here. Fizz kind of been stuck in the sideline, so would rather see him kind of still go for some of these ult picks. Especially with this dragon coming up too. This is going to be third dragon for the side of RAWR. Leona just going ham right on top of Senna and ulting the Ashe, but
I probably will.
Senna kind of getting out of there with health, but she's going to have to reset for sure. Ashe Arrow following up, but misses. TP coming out, Renekton right behind. Urgot kind of just killing the Callisto. Now the carry's down. Renekton coming back for the back line. Stitches on the outside, starts. And Urgot's not tanky enough right now. He's not. He's going to Rom's Fists. A little bit weird to kind of re-engage that fight so early. I think they should have let Senna reset and then... And Senna's just gonna face check into them, just kill herself. Really poor choice. You know, as Senna, you have the ability to throw your E out first, so you don't have to face check.
Fizz is sneaking around, being a sneaky fish.
Fizz may just look for a pick from somebody straggling behind, but is completing Lichbang's second item, but Syndra now has 7 kills, so she's just as strong, if not a little bit stronger than Fizz at this point right now.
And she's got the Oblivion Orb.
Looks like Urgot's gonna go Frozen Mallet and then maybe Death Dance. It's gonna be very tough to kind of for Rat Pack Gaming to kind of engage on a fight and then run away because the Frozen Fist and then Ashe alone, top of the Glacial Augment Senna, so them chasing you is gonna be really easy. Going all in on this Fizz, but Fizz should be able to get out of here. Renekton coming in from the side, gonna be able. Nope, doesn't pick him up. And Fizz just gonna be able to playful Trickster on top of both of them.
Well, that's how you throw a game.
Really good TP by Urgot, actually, saving the life of Fizz. Not a bad attempt to pick the Fizz, but I think after you blow the flash, you kind of just back off. Or at least you get the TP out of Urgot, but now they're going for a very early Baron. I think Syndra and Graves can kind of contest this, actually. Let's try to poke him a little bit. Mirror Mana Ashe, too. It's a double Mirror Mana build from the bot line of RAWR. Very interesting. To secure the Baron, that's a very early Baron, very good for them. Basically trade the Baron for the Infernal Drake. Could assume he took President's Mind. only problem is the Senna did not take Presence of Mind herself. She went the cheap shot Ravenous Hunter secondary tree.
Urgot went hammer. He said it's hammer time. He did not go germs first.
I think Maramana is very strong on a lot of ADs right now. Zerbi kind of explained the whole mass situation for me, but when I was playing Kindred a lot in the jungle too, there's this one challenger Kindred main who basically was using the Maramana build too on Kindred. And it's basically just like a better, cheaper warrior. So, I mean, they have Baron buff right now. They can basically just use this pressure to get this last two tier turrets from the mid and bot side. Basically pairing the Fizz up with the Renekton, but oh my god! Senna just getting blown up by Syndra.
Bye-bye?
Bye-bye is right. Now they have to go on the defensive with the Baron buff, which is kind of sad. Feels bad.
Oh.
Far the Leona has been playing out of her mind in terms of just picks and stuff, but Fizz gets a pick her on the Graves. Oh, Graves flashes away, but it gets picked off by the Urgot. Gotcha, bitch. And Amumu's been split pushing top lane this whole time. Throws a random bandage toss out in case he's going to get flanked there. His spider senses are going off.
And he got the tower.
Guess the tower, very good. Still going to be able to push, but he has no MR here. Syndra can just melt him. Ugh.
Do you hear a whammy in the background?
I hear a woman.
A whammy?
Whiner. I hear a big whiner in the background. Urgot coming behind the flank. Look at his crab legs go. Amumu's right there, gets the 3-man ultimate. Ashe follows up on the Renekton. Great picks right now.
Oh my goodness.
Great job by Team RAWR right there with the flank, but Urgot and Amumu both collapsing at the same time.
Dolphin is going for that fisherman skin.
It's perfect timing too, because Graves and Syndra were nowhere near there.
Because they were topside.
Obviously, having a Syndra there makes that a lot more difficult, because Syndra can just QE combo the backside and just protect whoever was stunned. But Amumu again gets the red buff here.
And Dragon's up, so that's going to be third Dragon for RAWR.
One would think so. So this Ashe is going BF Sword right now too.
Yeah.
So
He hasn't sold his cult after he completed it.
probably sell it this next back, unless he doesn't have the full build right now. He may just sell that health potion. He has a lot of CS to get, but Doki's in the bot side himself right now. Looks like he's going to take the bot side CS maybe. Nope, as he goes for a recall. Doki does have TP now with Urgot TP. Renekton also has TP, so even with the TPs right now. If I'm the side of RAW right now, I'm just worried about the Leona catch or pick. And then I'm basically playing as a team right now. Doki getting a TP behind them, really far behind. I'm not sure they even saw this ward. He's going to be able to get onto the Kalista here. Great fizzle into the Mumu ult. Kalista is dead right now. Great picks. And they're going to be able to clean up these other two of Graves and Renekton. Syndra's going for this Ashe, but Ashe flashes away. Forces Syndra flash away. And I think they're just able to basically push this mid side in right now for the mid turret. Drop any vision they need to right now, set up for next burn. But yeah, RAWR's coordination right now with the team fights are just fantastic. Doki is really showing the value of the teleport smite jungler. And Fizz just got way too ahead this game.
Yes, he did. And he almost had a death catch, so.
Oh, it needs to DC the Fizz. Gotta go for the Fizzer. That's the one who's going to kill the Colossa. As Fizz is going to be able to get out of her, maybe? Trickster up 1 second? Nope. Urgot maybe will pick up this bot side. Does have TP available. I don't think they're going to go for the Baron here on the side of Rat Pack Gaming.
No.
A little bit sloppy there going for the dive there, but I think they're still kind of far ahead with the momentum and the lead of the game where they can basically just do that and still be okay.
But no death stance on Urgot.
Yeah, if you pick the Renekton into the Urgot, you basically have to coordinate with the Graves to kind of try to get the Urgot behind early. You can't try to scale as hard as the Urgot. This Urgot right now basically has the Frozen Mount and Guardian Angel, and then he's going to finish with this Death Dance and be pretty much unkillable right now. One person can realistically kill him is Kalista, but Kalista's going to be focusing the Mumu and basically Fizz on top of her. Luna, right on top of the war, you're getting sniped there. Mr. American Sniper. Whew. Germ rat getting caught out.
Poor Germ.
Poor Germ is alright, that feels bad. Feels good landing an Ash ult from like 50 miles away. Urgot doesn't even care, he just wants to push and get this inhib.
He just wants to end this
Gets
game.
the flash out of the Graves, pull part of Graves. Syndra getting caught out by the Urgot ultimate. I think this is game over.
Absolutely.
Oh! Feels bad for Nectin, only 2 items.
Blue team's inhibitor has been
As Doki was going to finish up with the nice Zonias.
Blue team's turret
That
has
is
been
game.
destroyed.
And RAWR wins 2-0.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, Doki, why you trolling?
Executed.
Yeah, I agree. Rat Pack Gaming definitely had a better early game 1 compared to this, but
Absolutely.
they have to really know how to use their bot lane advantage. Their bot lane definitely came out on top of this game for game 2, but played really sloppy trying to go all in a lot of fights. Doki definitely really showed the value of the TP there with his flanks. All of his TPs that game were actually really good, so definitely impressed by that.
Doki showed the power of the team.
Obviously, TPing like that should go basically unpunished, because a team with good vision would basically negate that from happening, or just know that. But who do you think won that MVP there, Mr. Sammy?
I would probably say either Dolphin or Feathers.
I feel like I gave Feathers the win lot. I feel like Dolphin definitely won this game.
Dolphin
games.
definitely won.
His Galio performance is actually really good against the Cassiopeia. Got huge priority mid lane. We'll have to bring in the good Dolphin Judas. There's no way I'm bringing Doki up. I'm going to have to get a skin for Dolphin, too.
Yeah, you gotta get.
Pull up Dolphin, female. Ah, I'm going to insert my credit card. Sure, we'll have Feathers as a mediator.
So pull them both up, I guess.
I guess Dolphins needs a translator too, just like Doki.
Hi, Feathers.
Hi.
Hello, MVP Dolphin Judas, speaking from the point of view of Feathers and Fur.
Awkward.
Dolphin had a heck of a series. Let me just say that those Gallo plays were on point. And again, when you're throwing down a 17-3-7 on his, you're having a good game. So
I would say I definitely favored your guys' team composition game 2 over Rat Pack Gaming, but it kind of worried me game 1, your guys' team composition. It seemed like it was going to lack damage, but I did say give you guys the credit of the team coordination was a little bit easier for your guys' end, because it's very easy to kind of follow up one another. But your Malphite ults those games were just incredible, where you're able to get you on top of the carriers of Cassiopeia and Caitlyn with a Galio just following up on top of that. So your flanks and everything were so good that game, where it didn't really matter. Jin positioned so well too, so it's really good to kind of see you guys coordinate still very well, even if you guys are getting behind early.
Well, we like to practice the strategy of Doki just going in, and we just kind of go. We just kind of again like it's the policy of apes together strong. We try to really work on that, and we came together in the later parts of that series. So.
All right. I got a question for you, Feathers.
Hi.
What? So you guys locked the number 1 seed. Depending on how tonight finishes for Glacial Equinox, we just still don't know who they're gonna play. You have 3 choices. Would you rather face a team you haven't played yet, or a team you've already played and beaten?
I would. Speaking from just general enjoyment, I always like trying against like new people. Like we've done well in our league. Our only single loss was to Hyperion Rain, who's a very, very good team. Glacial Equinox is another very, very solid team. We haven't seen the other division, so it's very difficult to measure talent or anything like that. I'd like to face a different team, but once more, I think we've done well enough within our own division. So new team preferred, but if it doesn't fall that way, it doesn't fall that way.
It all depends on standings, which we find out after this game.
As much as I don't want to fill Doki's ego, I think he played the performance of the night I've seen him play so far. The second game with the Mumu, his TPs, every one of his TPs are actually phenomenal. So don't tell him I said that, but yeah.
Yeah, don't fill his ego.
Don't fill his ego.
That TP ward in game 1, I think he has to clip that. Along with his ult onto me in game 1, where he decided that as I'm running away and we're trying to do a team fight, he's like, no, you know what? I'm gonna lock you in this Thunderdome here with Shen and Udyr, and we're gonna see what happens.
I said that.
So, but if Doki's best for when he's just simply, a borderline initiator, and we really needed him on the Amumu that game. Like he was our initiator for better or worse, and he was able to get some really good initiates, and subsequently that really helped us to snowball that game. So.
Yep. And now you guys just sit back and wait, and we get a bye week next week. So
we're gonna have to see what skin Dolphin Judas wants here.
He gets Fisherman Fizz. We already discussed.
Well, he seems to be interested in another skin, so I don't mind.
He doesn't have a choice.
He does have a choice. I do think Fisherman's Fizz is like the OG skin for Fizz. But I mean, in terms of Division 1, is there anybody you're really scared of, like Cancer and Friends or
NFG? Because
I can't say KYN because they're not a team anymore, but
or Deadly Robots.
I think in general there's a lot more parity in this league and in both divisions than perhaps the standings kind of bear out. There's been a lot of close series. I think for sure Cancer and Friends, when they are on their game, have proven to be a top tier team and easily a contender for the championship. NFG, every time I've played any NFG team, I've found them to be extremely solid. They have as much of a shot as anyone. And the only thing is that like deep down, even though they're gone, I will still remember Die by the Thighs logo for best logo of this split. So
absolutely.
So
wait, better than Yao K4?
Yeah. I've got to still give the credit for because again, just the facial expressions on Die by the Thighs, that's S tier. That's
those were those thighs were actually Quirky's thighs.
I thought they were Sammy's. Like I would simp for Sammy's thighs. I said it.
Excuse me, what?
Wrong person.
I'm gonna.
Oh, Sammy. Is your real name Samantha?
No.
All right, but don't want to take any more of your time. Thank you for the interview, Dolphin Judas, and then I guess we'll see. Wait, Sam, do you know definitely how the playoff bracket's gonna form now, or no?
Well, until the results come in from the other game, I will not know.
Okay.
But I know the basic layout. All I know right now is the first, second, sixth, and seventh seeds, and the eighth and ninth seed.
I think just judging about what I've seen about like team coordination and just objective control, I think you guys definitely seem like the team to beat right now. So I would just say kind of don't let any ego go to your guys' head. Just keep playing how you guys were.
Ego going to Doki's head? Come on.
And Feathers, don't forget to post.
I would love to see Doki in a championship. We're going to have to get Soul to translate if he's ever MVP caliber, though.
True. But again, thanks for the stream. You know, deeply appreciate it. Always get a little bit of time getting to see me fail a little bit and all of that. Having my friends post way too many chat or spam chats or spam things in the chat. So much appreciated. Love.
All right, guys. So this is the conclusion to the week 10 of the regular season. We'll be coming back next week for the gauntlet.
Well, it's not really a gauntlet. It's going to be a best of 3 play-in for 8th and 9th seed, which is going to be SKG versus RPG.
Oh, we have a song request? And I'm hearing from my producers that Sammy is going to sing along to this song.
No.
Nope. I don't either.
I don't know what it is.
Sammy ASMR incoming.
That's just what I needed to go to sleep.
Feathers, go post your match results and go sleep.
Oh. All right. Congratulations again, Mr. Feathers and Fear. I'm sorry I didn't get to see you on the Alawi this week, but maybe we'll see you in playoffs on it.
Maybe, but probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
All right. Peace and love, everyone. Have a great night.
You too.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dolphin.
All right. Thanks.
For proof, Dolphin hasn't decided he has a Fisherman Fizz skins card, so I told him that he can think about what skin he wanted, but I will be posting proof that I did keep my word.
All right, let's hear this song.
Let's hear the song. Should I listen to the stream?
It's pretty quiet.
Can you bring a music bot in here? Don't appreciate how you talk to me like that. I quit.
I like when she talks to me like that, so.
Oh. Hurry up, woman.
She had a long.
Any update on the game 3 there, Sammy?
No, it's probably only like, let's see how long it's in. It's only 8 minutes.
Major trolling.
He's playing mid Oriana, so yes, he's trolling.
The great Major 1224 is back in the mid lane. He better stop. Oh, this is just taking entirely way too long. We're putting our viewers to sleep. All 10,000 of them.
He's going against Demandus. That's funny. Who's Demandus?
That's a good matchup. Was it Demandus?
I have the stream on, and all I hear is our voices.
How about you just link it in the chat and have people listen to it on their own time?
Yeah, put it in general chat.
Spotify. Hope you're paying for
Really?
head, shoulders, knees, and come on.
I quit. I quit. End the stream. We're done.
This sounds like a good song to do in intermission.
Shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. All right.
All right, gamers. This is the conclusion for Week 10.
That was loud. All right. I guess you decided to stop talking. This is the end of Week 10. We'll see you next week for the play-in between SKG and RPG.
Oh, Sammy, excuse you.